If you don't have an IEP binder yet, you're one tough meeting away from wishing that you did. And trust me, I learned that the hard way. Hi, I'm Karen. I'm a parent and advocate who had to figure out the IEP world while supporting my child with dyslexia. I remember being completely overwhelmed, so many documents, so many decisions, and no real system to keep track of any of it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what goes into an IEP binder and why it's the most powerful tool you can have as a parent. How to set one up in a way that actually works in your life. Because here's the thing, the data tells a story, but only if you can see it clearly. When you organize your documents, evaluations, reports, communications into a timeline, you start to notice patterns. You start to see what's working, what's happened most recently, what needs to change. And most importantly, you have a story to tell. And it's a story that's backed by facts and not just feelings. So what exactly is an IEP binder and why should every parent have one? Let's decode that together. An IEP binder is basically your child's educational journey and documents. It's where you store evaluations, IEPs, progress reports, meeting notes, and even emails with the school team. But it's more than just a way to stay organized. When I hired a professional advocate to help us, the first thing they asked for was the paperwork. Why? Because in special education, there are two truths which you can learn quite quickly. One, data drives the IEP. Your child's services, goals, supports all depend on what's in the data, in those evaluations, in those documents, in those reports and updates. Number two, if it did not get put in writing, it did not happen. And that's just saying that's how special education law works. Verbal conversations don't hold any weight unless they're documented. And it's not just parents that need documentation. Schools are also required to back up their decisions with data. Whether they're offering services or denying evaluations, changes to goals, they need evidence to support it. If your child has dyslexia, this becomes even more important to keep track of everything, especially in elementary school, when you're seeing that they get tested pretty frequently on reading, whether it's fluency or decoding or overall comprehension, spelling. There's a lot of data, and if you don't have a system to organize it, it's really easy to lose track of what's working, what needs adjusting, and what the school is actually basing their decisions on. An IEP binder helps you keep it all straight so you can advocate with confidence and facts, not just frustration. Let's talk about what to actually put in your IEP binder, because having a system makes everything less stressful, at least for me. So section 1, you want your current IEPs. You're going to start with the most recent stuff right up front, but you're going to want at least 2 to 3 years of IEPs behind it if you have them. It's really helpful to see how things have changed or not over time. Second, you're going to have your evaluations and reports, and this includes school testing like reading assessments, psychoevaluations, the WIAT, the WISC, but also private evaluations you've had done. That could be from a neuropsychologist or even medical reports. A lot of our kids have ADHD or overlapping diagnoses, so you'll want them in here too. Third section, you want progress data. They are gold. They are going to show you what's working and what's not working. Or they may show you that the school is not actually giving you progress reporting that's meaningful and that you need to ask for more. You're also going to think about, how do I document meetings, and writing down key takeaways from and providing meeting notes from IEP or just calls with the teacher. These notes are going to help you keep track of what's discussed, what was promised, and what you need to follow up on. This section, you're going to have emails and communications logs. So this is a record of all the emails and communications and messages. This might seem like a lot, but if things get tricky or confusing down the road, this log is going to be your safety net. You seriously don't want to skip that one. So just a quick tip. Everything should be in reverse chronological order so you can find the most recent stuff on top, and it makes prep time before meetings a lot faster and easier that way. If it sounds like a lot of work, you're not wrong. I mean, physical binders are a great start, but we can keep it real. Like, they get a lot of opportunities to get out of sync if you're not always on top of it. Some parents try going digital with Google Drive, but you still have a lot of manual maintenance and it doesn't include your emails and there's a lot. So that's why I built Kid to Kid. It's a tool specifically for navigating IEPs and keeping your paper trail. It's going to automatically sync those documents from your email, sorts them into the right categories, lays it out on a timeline, and then you can prepare for your next IEP meeting with many fewer hours of organizing and researching. I mean, it's basically the IEP binder I wish I had years ago, and it's available now if you want to try it for free. I'll drop a link below. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe. I've got more videos coming on how to be prepared to advocate with confidence and stay on top of things. Let's decode this IEP journey together.